Welcome back to the Outsiders Social Club. Very special episode today, as you heard by that sounder. Last year we did kind of an NPR thing, pledge drive as it were. It was fun, but it was a lot of work. I'm not fucking doing that again this year. So I just decided to simply call this OSC Go Fund Yourself. So I've got Hashi here with me, and we're going to look at some of the financials on this. What do you think?
Well, Hashi isn't here today.
Oh.
In replacement, we have someone that, you can't spell fund or fundraising without fun. And so we welcome in Mafunga.
Oh. Yeah, you can't spell fundraise without Mafunga.
So this is Mafundga today.
Oh, I'm ready. Well, now this just went up a notch. I'm ready to have fun.
Hey.
Yeah, this is good.
I got the Golden Girls in the background. We're feeling pink. Feeling youthful.
Yeah, getting an early start in here. I've still got sunlight behind me. I've got 4 beers in already. Let's do this. Like I said, last year we did the NPR thing. It was really fun.
Wow.
I liked talking like this, very close to the mic. It was a good bit, but ran a little short. So I'll just say our Venmo. If you want to give us some money, you can send some fucking money right to that Venmo. It is RJT243. If you donate $5 to the Outsiders Social Club, we will give you a shout out by name on the podcast. Just put what name you want in the memo line. For $10, we'll give you the Outsiders Social Club no slander guarantee. That right there that you just heard was the asterisk. Because that guarantee does come with an asterisk that says, basically, if you pay the extra $5 for us not to make fun of you, we're going to determine that you're soft, and we're going to take your $5 and then still mock you. So,
well, there's always fine print in anything you sign these days.
Right.
You like Google, you have a cell phone, and they're just like, oh, yeah, there's an update. Do you want to read these 20 pages of fine print updates, or do you just want to say yes and keep playing Candy Crush?
Exactly. That's what I want to do. I don't need any.
Because what's more fun? Reading 20 pages of updated text.
That's true.
Or playing Candy Crush. I'll tell you what Mafunga wants.
Mafunga's here for fun. And
he's here for fun.
I, for one, concur. Yeah, so that's how you get the no slander guarantee, asterisk. But said we're going to cut out the middleman this year. It's not going to be all fanciness. We're going to go right for your wallet. And I'll tell you, if you don't want to go to the Venmo, which is RJT243, and just straight give us cash for no reason other than we're here and we can take it, you can go to our Etsy store, which is, one word, Outsiders Social Club. So a lot of S's in there. But Outsiders Social Club in the Etsy, you go there. We've got a whole lot of stuff in there.
I know that for, we've got some T-shirts, a couple different designs on said T-shirts.
We do.
Where in the world is Troy getting hammered?
Exactly.
Straight up OSC logo.
Right.
Got the Yikes Mountain shirt.
Yes.
I mean, shout out to Coley's daughter, for a lot of the design work.
I do.
On the wonderful Etsy.
I got cartooned. I've always wanted to be cartooned. That was...
cool, man. Let's do some drugs about it.
That's right. Yeah, but not only that, we've got shirts for the whole Half-Ass Podcast Network. I mean, the store name is, again, Outsiders Social Club, but the Half-Ass Podcast Network is one all-encompassing shit show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So under the Half-Ass Podcast flag, we've got the Benjamin Franklin shirt. If you want one of those, I kind of do. I haven't bought one yet, but...
never too late.
I'm looking at it. But if you're not so newfangled with the pen contraption, maybe you're a little more old school like me, we've got an old school brick weed t-shirt with a good pound of weed right with the bandsaw marks cutting it off. You can just hear the seeds popping out of that picture. So that's a good one if you're my age. Also, another original design. Fall is for bong hits. I look forward to buying one of those and wearing it around my small town. For the last 3 people that don't know, I get high constantly.
I mean, they need to know.
They do.
Right?
They should, yeah.
I feel like you're, if there's actually 3 people that don't know, I mean, you're not doing your due diligence.
Right. But that's not everything's about getting high. We've also got some fun stuff. One my daughter did years ago, a little cartoon drawing, one of my personal favorites, racist avocados. I love that picture. It's a good one. And a new saying that started this year. Everybody loves autocorrect, right? What a pain in the ass that is. You're trying to say something and it's like, you clearly didn't mean to say that. Somebody I work with was messaging management and said that someone who came in to work was being a word that starts with a C and then a U, and it corrected to customer. So it was this bitch came in and was a total customer.
Well,
I like
they're kind of synonyms.
Right.
I mean, like when you look at, obviously every customer, not bad, but
right. As a whole.
The ones that are bad taint. And not perineum. They taint.
Right. They taint the whole experience. So, yeah, we've got a new design. Don't be such a customer is a new one in the store. And that's going, speaking of that's a new design, I'm going to talk about an old one. Jonah and I, friend of the podcast, years and years ago, man, almost 30 years, we used to fantasize about being able to do these things where you could design your own stuff. We wanted to make a bumper sticker that just said, "Sluts are okay." Well, I'll be goddamned, we have that now. It's in the store. So you can get a magnet for your car and put it on there, and then any slut that sees that will be like, "I'm okay with this guy." And I'll be like, "Yes, hat tip." And that's unisex. Unisex.
What's the opposite of slut shaming? Slut celebrating?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
So maybe we should get a slut celebration shirt or something like that,
Yeah, pride, slut, slut pride.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we need a better phrasing. Promiscuous pride? I think maybe that'll be, I don't know. We'll workshop it, but that's what we do here.
Promiscuous pride.
I like that.
P-ride.
But not only that, do we have stuff for the Half-Ass Podcast Network. We've got stuff that I straight up stole. God damn, I love doing that. Designs that are made by things that don't exist anymore. Well, you don't fucking own them. What are you going to do with them? Sue me. Oh, wait, you don't exist? You can't? Oh, well, that's why I stole the Come and Go design for the old Come and Go gas stations, which are now defunct. So we have shirts in there. Also,
beautiful.
Oh, it is. I haven't sold any of those yet, but I'm looking to get one myself.
That's not a bad idea. I should probably start selling Circuit City shirts.
Oh, see, exactly. Who's going to Circuit City going to sue you? Well, fuck you. You don't got.
One of my favorite memes that I'll see that rotates, periodically is the, just so you know, no one can say that you weren't a general manager at Circuit City
Toys R Us, yeah,
or Toys R Us because they, the companies are under. It's like, oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, which is nice because now I no longer have to tell people that I was fired after one day at Toys R Us.
No, you just tell them that you were you were the store manager.
Yeah, I was the video game. Yeah, I got fired from Toys R Us. I don't know. Apparently, the guy in the video game department shouldn't get high. I guess that's a problem.
Video games and weed don't
go together. I'd like, ma'am, I'm a fucking expert, ma'am. You want me to show you a run through Sonic the Hedgehog? Speaking of outdated tech, the great logo that I saw and I had to steal. Home taping is ruining the recording industry. From the early 80s, there's a logo. And as we see, the recording industry is dead and gone. So that was obviously totally true. Alarm bells sounded in time. Yeah.
Yep, it's all their fault.
But you had mentioned it. We're on to the OSC merch here. This said the logo. If you just want a straight up logo, we've got that. The Yikes Mountain Sharpie drawing. We've actually, Troy's got one of those. Looks good. I like it. And speaking of Troy, where in the world is Troy getting hammered? Well, you can have that on a shirt too, because I believe Troy has one of those. So, a dog's a drink.
Classic.
I wore that. I've got a new scam. Speaking of making money for us, one way we can do that is by getting listenership up, and I have the newest, greatest scam. I went to look at a car the other day, and I wore my Dogs a Drink shirt. An overzealous, friendly manager guy had to seize on that. So we had long conversations about the podcast to the point where I had him pulling up and making him subscribe. So I think I may pretend that I am buying cars and just spend my off time going to dealerships and pushing the podcast on them with no intention of buying a car.
Not a bad idea. Flipping the script and selling something to them. What is more fun than that? That's called a script flip.
That's a dog right there. Shit. Wow, right on time. A dog is a drink. Yeah, I'm just gonna say when they get to the point of looking, I'm gonna say no. You're not allowed to run my credit. Don't actually pull my credit report. So we will. Yeah. So that was fun. That's my new scam. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go there and,
I like it.
And flip the script. And what else I'm going to do? I'm going to do drugs about it. I bought one of those. I wore it around. I got compliments on the dog shirt. Did not get compliments on the I'm going to do drugs about it shirt. I don't.
I mean, rural Wisconsin might not be that.
Yeah, and then my
maybe if it said I'm going to drink a beer about it.
Oh,
you might be on to something.
Fuck, we should make one of those.
Again, you should probably make that because you got a minute. Exactly, right?
Yeah, we'll get Coley's daughter to substitute the bong for a Stein or a Growlers. I don't know, but we'll get it. We'll get it in there.
I'll get drunk about it or something.
Speaking of things that we workshop, a lot of these things are just shit that we come up with on the show. One of the things we came up with was the concept of being whelmed. You can be overwhelmed and underwhelmed, but are you ever just whelmed? Well, if you are, you can go to the Outsiders Social Club store and you can get a t-shirt that lets everyone know that you are fucking whelmed.
I am so thoroughly whelmed right now, you have no idea.
Me too. I mean, I'm right there. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a couple more beers. Maybe I'll get overwhelmed. Who knows? But right now, right in that whelmed zone, it's good. It's good. But yeah, these t-shirts, they put a couple bucks in our pocket, and that's kind of what we're doing. Zoom is paid for the year. We crowdsourced it as a crew, and that is fantastic. Yeah. But my goal is to fund the actual podcast fees this fall through sales of t-shirts. And by my stoned math, that is approximately 11 t-shirts. So there's no way in hell we'll get to 11 t-shirts sold. But I always put
that's what you think.
A dozen.
That's what
we get it.
You think.
Let's sell a dozen.
If we make the I'm going to get drunk about it shirt, I bet we'll sell a dozen right away.
Oh, yeah, because actually I skipped over one.
People love alcoholism, man.
And you know what else they love? Penis jokes. My best-selling shirt is currently the Dick's Insider card, which is the old Dick's Supermarket logo. Again, another defunct company that can't come after me. Yeah, that's what we've actually sold the most of in the store.
I mean,
I have one myself. Yeah, people compliment that one, just not the one with my face on it. Which is...
Except the one guy in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It was like,
he's doing the thing.
It's the guy from the shirt.
Marge, get over here. He's doing the thing with a joint in his mouth when he walks around looking like he's high. It's like, look, it's right there. I love t-shirts, but I know what you're saying, Ron. What if shirts aren't my jam? Well, you son of a bitch, you got to wear a shirt at some point.
Well, what am I going to sharf into if I'm not wearing a shirt?
Everybody wears shirts. I mean, fuck.
Come on.
All right, fine. You don't like shirts? You know what? We got you covered. We have what I like to call the OSC Troy collection. That is the OSC drinkware. We've got a series of rocks glasses. The OSC logo on etched in a rocks glass. We've also got the OSC logo in color on a rocks glass. We have a rocks glass with our OSC logo engraved in the bottom. So when you get down to there and it's a rewarding finish, oh, look at there. That's that podcast that I got drunk listening to. And we also have the Where in the World is Troy Getting Hammered rocks glass. So they're a little pricey, I got to tell you. I wanted to keep the price point's a little high, but I wanted to keep it so that one Troy drinkware equaled one shirt. So technically, we sell a couple of glasses. We don't need to sell a dozen shirts, but there we are. That's the state of the Venmo, which again RJT 243. And if you don't want to just give us cash for nothing, you can get something by going to the store, and that is the Etsy shop Outsiders Social Club. There is so many things there. Looking forward to it. So hopefully we can fund it. I've got a weird thing with that, being like a professional, in air quotes. Like if I can get paid for anything, that I can put it on a resume that I was a professional. So like
technically, yeah. I mean, you don't have to get paid things to put it on your resume. I mean, look
that's
at
true.
Volunteering and stuff.
Right, but
you don't even have to say it. You were volunteering.
Yeah, well, I played Santa for the local Chamber of Commerce a couple of years, so I could put professional actor on my resume. And
exactly.
one time I was
you can't put SAG actor
right,
because
right.
you
don't have a card.
Gotten your,
it wasn't on a
card
screen,
yet.
But I got paid to act, and one time I was in a band and we got like a can of Sprite after the show. I was like, "Hey, that's payment, motherfucker. That's a barter system. I'm a pro. I just got paid to perform my 3 songs that we wrote." So Etsy store, we've got the Venmo, but this is kind of like a 3-pronged attack. It's like a sad 3-legged dog, and the third leg of our funding is advertisements. I mean, it's classic. It's what everybody does, right? That's how you do them.
We gotta get paid. I mean, it's the best way to get paid.
Right. Right. And I mean,
and we get free stuff.
And it's direct, The thing is, we've had, as this whole targeting things kind of happened, you can tell, I don't know what metrics are out there, who's running them or how, but you can tell the advertisers that get matched up with us, they've got some weird intel on us because it's just a weird, you know what? Maybe I should just get to them. The very first sponsor I think we had was actually one about drinking on a podcast. They were, oh, you tell me that didn't load? Why didn't you load? Invalid format? You can't be invalid format. You're the same format. Sound file too large. Oh, you son of a fucking, oh my God, baby Jesus. I'm going to kick this thing right in the taint. This is why I just bought $25 worth of fucking SD card, you goddamn son of a bitch. I'm going to add that on to our total for the year. Now I got to sell 2. Now I got to sell 2 and have more shirts to cover these SD cards. Jesus Christ, I'm going to have a fucking stroke. This is a bunch of fucking bullcrap. You know what? I'm going to do drugs about it. I just got fucking son of a bitch. I just the fucking card. That was the whole reason I bought the fucking card. I feel better. Penis. Sound file error. All right. Anyway, Michaelizer. Are you a podcaster? Do you like to drink? Do you live in constant fear that something you say while drunk on a podcast may result in real-world repercussions? Well, I've got your solution. The Michaelizer. As you speak into the mic, the Michaelizer takes a constant analysis of your breath to give you an up-to-the-minute blood alcohol content. And if you should reach the danger zone, an alarm goes off and your microphone is muted until you reach safe levels. The Michaelizer, canceling your audio before your audio cancels you. Michaelizer, match made in heaven. We drink too much. You might say something, we'll just cut you off when you get to that level. But after the Michaelizer, for some weird reason, the metrics started saying we skewed a little penis-centric. Can't imagine.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
6 dudes and a gal on a podcast.
Yeah. So the next sponsor that came a-calling was the Des Moines Trading Company?
Masturbating into a regular sock. And jerking it with the Des Moines Trading Company cocksock. The Des Moines Trading Company's blend of natural and synthetic fibers, complete with moisture-wicking technology, will make for the best stroke you've ever had into a sock. And it won't bleed through like other socks. Soft, yet sturdy, won't chafe your willy, and safe to touch to throw in the laundry. The Des Moines Trading Company cocksock. The best sock stroke you'll ever have.
Again, a little disturbed by what the metrics are saying we are best to sell. But that was almost less disturbing than our next sponsor that came our way. It was a pill.
Now, from the makers of Viagra comes an exciting new product. Blue Wave Fucker Better.
I used Blue Wave Fucker Better, and my wife has never experienced so much pleasure.
Experience the intensity. Experience the excitement. Blue Wave Fucker Better.
Blue Wave Fucker Better from Tainco. Now available at Star Mart.
I told you.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Somehow more disturbing than jerking off into a sock, but
I didn't think it could be, and then I heard it, and I was like, oh, no. All right. That guy's voice, I don't know who that is. That's disturbing.
Yeah. That guy likes to do things with things, and I don't want to know about any of it.
I don't know. I don't want to know what those things are.
Whatever any of these details, you fucking keep them to yourself over there. But I said, again, the metrics must have said erectile dysfunction. Hey, I know a podcast. Hi, I'm William Bremley, and I'm here today to talk to the fellas, especially those rapidly approaching or already across the Bremley line. Let's say maybe your performance in the bedroom has dipped as the years have gone by. A once sturdy and competent wiener, now spongy, only getting 80% liftoff. Pushing rope, as the saying goes. Well, you'd be aware that there are many pills to solve this problem. But now let's say you also got a bad heart. Too many nights of Hoover and Schneef off the back of any unoccupied toilet or stripper you could get your hands on. But wouldn't you like to relive those bygone days while simultaneously improving your performance in the bedroom? Get ready to toot a noseful of Engorgitol. Just hit a couple fat rails of Engorgitol and you'll be ready to rock before the drip hits. Sustained erections so dense and rigid you'll want to tap them on something. A vigorous boner. And if your boner starts to lose vigor before you're done for the day, just hit a couple bumps of Engorgitol off your old lady and you'll be back in action.
Engorgitol is a dietary supplement and has not been approved by the FDA. Engorgitol should not be taken if you're pregnant, nursing, may become pregnant, or have heart issues. Some batches of Engorgitol are cut with baby laxative and could lead to diarrhea, upset stomach, or mud butt. Snorting Engorgitol off your old lady is optional.
So get back in the game with Engorgitol. You'll want to tap it on things. Oh, that sounds delightful.
Tap it on things, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you know when it's so dense it makes
Give it a little
sound.
tappy.
Yeah. Little tap taparoo.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
As Mikey K said when that ad debuted, something about a grown man saying the word wiener that's just, it does it. But
And it's a little weird, you know?
that's true. But, you know, we didn't all have penis things on the show. It was just a large portion of what they said was probably best for us to pitch. No, there's also things that everybody needs. Not just people with wieners. You need food. And the thing about the food is you don't want the food and the wieners crossing. I mean, if you want to do whatever you want to do with your food, you go ahead. But I want to know that when I purchase it, nothing has been done to it first. I want my food unfucked.
All this produce, nobody's fucked any of this produce. Look at those pickles, unfucked. Look at those cucumbers, also unfucked. Those apples, nobody's fucked those apples. I've got the most unfucked produce in town down at Doug's.
Doug's Unfucked Produce. Coming soon to a city near you, but not coming on your produce.
We can guarantee that. Nobody's balls have touched these tomatoes. Nobody's.
Not a single scrotum has touched anything or any way.
We got the most genital-free lettuce in the tri-state area.
Have you ever had a pork roast and ate it and just knew for a fact, 100% guaranteed, the testicles had never touched that pork? Come on down to Doug's Unfucked Produce.
Nobody's fucked these pumpkins.
No matter how curvy and delicious and tempting they were, nobody has fucked the pumpkins at Doug's.
Doug's Unfucked Produce, next to Star Mart.
What? Hold on. Was someone saying something about a pork roast?
Yeah.
Not getting fucked? How is that produce?
I don't know. As long as you're not fucking it, I guess, is the main thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Unfucked foods.
It's the important thing. I said, once you get it, you do what you want. I don't judge. But if it's mine, yeah, don't touch it first. That's all I'm saying. You can do a lot of things to the food. But this company that hooked up with us, they've got another approach on how to handle food.
Here at Jegman's, our lemonade is a cut above the rest. Some folks say it's because it's locally harvested and non-GMO. Others say because it's fair trade and ethically sourced. While others say it's because we still do it the old-fashioned way. Frankly, they're all wrong. Anybody could do those things. No, the difference here at Jegman's is we curse at the lemonade. And not just when it's finished, but every step of the process. From harvesting,
Get in the fucking basket!
to squeezing,
Make juice, bitch!
to mixing,
What kind of fucking ratio is that?
to bottling.
Fuck you, lemons!
Here at Jegman's, we make sure our lemonade never gets too big for its britches. So why don't you try some today? Non-GMO, locally harvested, fair trade, and humble as Here at Jegman's, our lemonade never thinks it's too good for you, the consumer. And we think you can taste it in every drop.
Jegman's old-timey lemonade. Curses vary from batch to batch. Well, that's one way of making your lemonade better, I guess. I don't judge what you do with your food, but I do judge who your pitch man is. And this company, I don't even like processed cheese, but my God, if you want me to buy your stuff...
Oh yeah, dig it. Macho Man Randy Savage here, yeah. And I'm about to drop some deliciousness on ya. They say the cream always rises to the top, yeah. That's just as true in the squared circle as it is in the world of partially gelatinated, non-dairy gum-based food byproducts. You dig? Are you ready for the creamiest, dreamiest, most knockout nacho cheese in the whole wide world? Yeah, I'm talking about macho cheese. The only cheese that's got the heart of a champion. Yeah, and the flavor to back it up. Made with real cheddar, a touch of jalapeno heat, and a whole lot of macho man attitude. Yeah, this cheese is gonna take your taste buds on a wild ride. Yeah, grab yourself a jar of macho cheese today. It's the perfect topping for chips, burgers, hot dogs, or anything else that needs a little bit of the madness. Yeah, dig it!
Macho cheese. Find it in the food byproduct section at Star Mart.
I'm ready to consume some byproducts, man. I don't know about
I
you.
know.
I'm hungry.
Said, not everything's got to be about the wiener, man. Food's important, too.
I'm gonna dip some unfucked carrots into some cheese byproducts.
Right,
you know?
right. I said, not everything's got to be about the wiener, but these ads, they get targeted. There's some metric that says we sell boner pills, we sell fuckable socks, we sell food. But when we went to Vegas, it was weird because it was like, I don't know if it was targeting the GPS, but we had a whole series of sponsors that were just targeted to Vegas specifically. And I want to say that might have been because of this next one, dumpster darts. One of my personal favorites we discovered out there.
Feeling overwhelmed, tired, frustrated, at your wit's end and not sure how you'll manage the day? Try dumpster darts. Dumpster darts are a time-proven method to improve your attitude, demeanor, and general outlook on life. Taking as needed, you simply walk out to a dumpster and smoke a joint. That's it. This simple two-step process will take you from the edge of mental breakdown to barely even wanting to stab most people.
Dumpster darts react differently for different people. If the first administration of dumpster darts don't work, continue taking dumpster darts until a feeling of mellow euphoria envelops your entire body. Dumpster darts work better if there are pigeons occupying the dumpster, lighter not included.
It's been the solution for decades, and it's still the solution now. Navigate the hellscape of a crumbling society in the grips of late-stage capitalism with dumpster darts.
Yeah, we had a lot of dumpster darts in Vegas, and I've never felt better.
Mm-hmm.
it's indisputable. I don't know if the two things are related, but correlation, causation, I felt great. That's all I know.
All I know is that you take 1 Celsius energy drink, you take 12 to 30 dumpster darts, and then you walk the Las Vegas Strip for 18 miles, and you feel like you're high on cocaine. So
yeah, that sounds about right. But if you're gonna do that and you cross the fucking street, you better be careful. And if you're by a bus stop, you'll know, because everyone is advertising a personal injury lawyer, because apparently people get hit by fucking cars in Vegas all the time.
Every day.
So, well, we got targeted by one of those too.
Hey, did you get injured in a pedestrian automotive accident in Las Vegas? And you seen them bus stop signs with the lawyers on them? Yeah, well, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a lawyer, but I ain't got what I look like. I got bus stop money over here. I don't have that. So yeah, if you got injured in Vegas and you're looking for a lawyer and you can't afford one of those good ones on a bus stop, come on down here to Swenson and Crench. We'll take your case. We'll take it and we'll do something with it. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, them other guys on the bus stop, they're real good. I mean, they win a lot. They win a lot of money, and you know what? More power to them. But they got the money. They reinvested on the bus stop. I can't do that. I do what I can. So we're trying locally targeted podcast audio ads now. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna see how that goes. I said I don't want to josh you. Those guys are really good. I'm not gonna tell you I'm as good as them, but I don't cost as much neither. So if you don't got as much money and you can't afford a bus stop lawyer and you got hit by a car in Las Vegas, and that happens all the time. It happens. I mean, don't feel bad. It happens. Come down, Swenson and Crench. We'll save you a buck.
How do I spell Crench? I'm just curious.
Crench.
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 Yeah. Like crunch, but with an E.
Right. I believe that was our man there, Crench, in the ad, if I recall correctly, but not too sure. They said these locally targeted ones didn't really have much input. I think it just went off GPS. We actually come in for a fucking builder. Like, okay, well, this podcast is nationwide, so all right, but if you got a local Vegas builder, maybe they...
Local. Experienced. Tested. And trusted.
That's Trusterman Builders. Hi, I'm Dave Trusterman, and I want to tell you why those things matter.
Local.
We started here, and we've never left here. And that's important because we know all the regulations and permitting processes necessary to make sure that your project is streamlined to go off on schedule, with no delays and up to code, every time.
Experienced.
That matters because the crew at Trusterman's has seen it all. So no matter what kind of construction material you want to work with, you can bet that Trusterman's has worked with it before, and they can deliver for you too.
Tested and trusted.
We've been around for decades and have hundreds of online reviews, but we'd rather you just go and ask your neighbor, because nothing speaks better for our business than you hearing from one of your trusted friends that after they had their install with Trusterman's, there was no bad taste in their mouth. So find us online, or give us a call, or stop into the office and talk to us directly, and you'll know why Trusterman Builders is the most trusted glory hole installers in the tri-state area.
Trusterman Builders, in the strip mall next to the Star Mart.
I mean, if you're going to get a glory hole put in, you might as well get the best. But you'll notice in that ad, they try to talk you out of doing it yourself, and that's when somebody else saw a little market inefficiency that they could exploit, and they thought, we went in on that bandwagon. And you know what? If you're going to do it yourself and not hire a builder...
Thick. Stretchy. Liquid resistant. Military-grade adhesive. Available in 300 colors. It's Glory Hole Tape. Don't cut your dick on a poorly cut or jagged glory hole.
From a rough cut on a bathroom stall, to rusty sheet metal on an old tool shed, to regular old drywall.
We've all been there.
The thick, pliable nature of our tape will put a sturdy barrier between your wiener and certain danger. And the military-grade adhesive ensures you won't have to keep reapplying glory hole tape, even if it gets wet. Ignore those people that tell you you need to bring in a company and spend hundreds of dollars to put a glory hole in your house. Do it yourself and save with glory hole tape.
Glory hole tape from TapeCo, now available at Star Mart.
Yeah. So again, it seems like these ads kind of, I don't know if the AI, the algorithm, like fed off of each other and it just kind of kept spiraling because it went from lawyers to builders to, yeah. And then we went down the glory hole. So that kept happening.
The glorious hole.
Yeah, but what's the best one? I kept asking Joe that the whole time we were in Vegas. Give me a top 5. What's the top 5 glory holes? And he couldn't do it. And if I would have known that this site existed.
You do a lot of traveling, and you aren't necessarily always familiar with the city that you are in. And even if you are busy and you don't have time to find and review all the best glory holes in the city. But don't worry, we have you covered at Andrew's Top 5 Glory Holes. You just type in the city where you were traveling, and you will get an easy-to-read top 5 ranking of all the very best glory holes in the city. And you can trust the rankings because every single one of these have been personally reviewed by me, Andrew. That's right, I have stuck my dick in a minimum of 5 mystery holes in the wall in at least every major city on the map. Just blindly stuck my wiener in there, with no idea who or what was on the other side. And you never have to worry about being charged any money at Andrew's Top 5 Glory Holes, because there is never any fee at Andrew's Top 5 Glory Holes. I just do this and pass along the information, because it's what I love to do. So don't waste your time at Glory Hole that just turns out to be a regular old unrepaired hole in the wall, and definitely don't go to the one where they steal your kidneys. Just go to one of the top 5 glory holes in the city.
Andrew's Top 5 Glory Holes. Yeah, so that's Andrew's Top 5 Glory Holes. Would have made Vegas way fucking better if I had got some information. Thanks, Joe.
I know. Remember when we were like, we want a roulette table? And Joe was like, there is no roulette table.
Yeah,
and it was like, what?
What? Yeah, not in Vegas.
He just didn't want to go to the casino there.
Yeah, because then it was like, there's a casino down here, 4 blocks this way, turn that way. They got a roulette table? No. Like, then, why did you route us there? Thanks, Joe. Joe, not really with us anymore. He is taking a hiatus from podcasts.
You hear about Joe?
But you know who is with us and who ain't going anywhere? That's TaintCo, one of our top sponsors. And they just recently came out with a new product that they've been pushing hard.
Science and nature in perfect balance. That's what you get with the all-natural products from TaintCo Labs, the newest subsidiary of the TaintCo family of products. Shea butter, goat milk, and 17 things that don't exist in nature, all combined to leave you feeling clean, refreshed, and with the most supple, pliable genitals nature and science can provide, with TaintCo Genital Wash. Sure, you could buy separate washes for each specific zone, but thanks to TaintCo's genital engineers, say goodbye to separate bottles for your balls and butthole. No more individual scrubs for penis and perineum. No, one all-encompassing genital wash to save you time and money. So spend less time cleaning your genitals and more time getting them dirty with Genital Wash from TaintCo.
Genital Wash from TaintCo Labs, a subsidiary of TaintCo.
Yeah, TaintCo, I said, they've been here from the get-go. They always throw their money down. They're always willing to buy an ad, and they've got plenty of stuff to sell. They're really pushing the new labs now, but before they were doing that, they had all sorts of products. Mustache Musk. I can't even remember half of them anymore. There were so many. Oh, but there was There's a great one that's perfect for this pod.
It's wild. It's wacky. And it's the latest product from Taint Co. It's Taint Paint. Coming in a wide variety of colors and mostly non-toxic, Taint Paint is fun for the whole family. Why settle for preconceived adornments when you can let your imagination run wild and your perineal freak flag fly with Taint Paint? Pick some up and make sure you have some fun when you're getting your Neum some sun with Taint Paint.
Taint Paint, now available at Star Mart.
So the paint, that's an older one, but now they're really pushing the labs, and Taint Co Labs debuting. Taint Co Labs has brought you countless products that have improved your life. Taint Paint, Mustache Musk, Genital Wash, just to name a few. But have you seen these obscene fucking profits these pharmaceutical companies make? Because we did, and we thought, holy fucking shit, and we're out here making ball wash and paint for near your butthole? So with profits, helping people in mind, we're proud to announce the formation of Taint Co Labs. New, innovative, and most importantly, profitable drugs for a world whose drugs just haven't been profitable enough.
Drugs! Buy our drugs!
Taint Co Labs, a subsidiary of Taint Co. They're doing important work over there.
We need drugs. We need more drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, and I noticed they were really pushing some new angles with it, mostly in the side effects region. I've noticed they've really pushed into there. They've got some curated drugs.
Yeah, it's quite interesting, in fact, because, typically you don't really get to select your side effects when getting a drug, but somehow Taint Co Labs has changed the game.
Taint Co Labs is the newest subsidiary of Taint Co, and they are changing the way prescriptions are handled. Home delivery of drugs isn't new. Neither is factoring in side effects of the drugs you choose. But now, thanks to the innovations of Taint Co Labs, that's all going to change. Bespoke, curated prescriptions, delivered to your house. Only you choose the side effects. Do you rely on a safe, effective drug, but the erectile dysfunction side effect is just too much to take? No worries. With Taint Co Labs, just choose drug option B and say goodbye to the flaccid side effects. Now, is the explosive diarrhea going to be any better for your sex life? Probably not. But with Taint Co, the choice and the power is yours. Sign up for Taint Co Labs' bespoke, curated drug delivery program today. Taint Co Labs, a subsidiary of Taint Co. So that side effects thing, it's kind of an unexplored territory. Most people, most companies just kind of forget about it. It's just, like I said, it's a side effect. It's a thing that comes along with it.
Well, side effects, they don't exist in
everybody
American
knows all
economics
these
and
regular
orthodox economics.
painkillers.
You just
but,
side effects. You literally they don't
see
exist.
what they're going to do about it. Painkillers are a dime a dozen. You know all their names. They've been around forever. Ibuprofen, naproxen, acetaminophen. All effective and relatively safe, but the side effects can be prohibitive. That's when the dedicated scientists at Taint Co Labs developed a new general oral analgesic with none of these side effects. Porcupoxin. The relief of ibuprofen without the heartburn or ulcers. All the benefits of acetaminophen without the kidney and liver issues. Muscle and joint relief of naproxen, safe for heart patients. One pain reliever, all the results, none of the familiar side effects. Now that's not to say there's no side effects, just not these familiar side effects. Taint Co Labs is legally obligated to tell you that taking this drug does make you very attractive to porcupines. Sexually. Like they literally will hunt you down with lustful intentions. I mean, they're small and basically harmless, so not really a big deal. And honestly, where even would you run across a porcupine? The zoo? I mean, okay, I'll give you that one. But otherwise, the odds, practically zero. Which is good, because have you Googled porcupine penis? I have. And the phrase vascular organ covered in hundreds of tiny 1 millimeter keratinized spikes is never a phrase you want to encounter when that penis is intended for you. Sexually. But with all this safe, effective pain relief, you'll hardly even think about being accosted by a prickle of porcupines. That's right, a group of them's called a prickle. Porcupoxin! From Taintco Labs, a subsidiary of Taintco. Yeah. Side effects, man. It's not something you really think about.
They don't want you to think about them more often than not, except Taintco Labs is taking those side effects into their own grasp, and they're controlling them, and they're utilizing them, and they're selling them. Because, you know, some side effects can make you some...
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an unexplored territory where it's nobody's looked into this, different things we can do with it. They have another one. Let's see. That one's called Shazamitol. Yeah,
Shazam?
I haven't heard this
Shazamitol.
one. I'm not sure what even this is.
See, they've already paid the OSC for their sponsorship, but we haven't even played it. But they trust us so much that they've already paid us.
Well,
so
that's
I guess
foolish,
we'll
but-
play it. You know.
All right. Penis enlargement scams are abundant. Miraculous claims, dubious testimonials. In the end, they have your money, and you're left broke with a tiny penis. This is when the well-hung scientists at Taintco Labs decided they should step in, with the help of our old friend science, and bring you and your sad wiener into the future. So grab your tiny member and shake it hello to Shazamitol. Shazamitol is scientifically proven to enlarge your schlong 10 to 20% as long as you continue to take it regularly. The only drug on the market that can actually enlarge your member with 100% success rate. Completely safe for all users, even those with heart issues, and only one known side effect.
It alters the voice of every user till they sound like TV's Gomer Pyle Jim Neighbors. Golly! The growth is 100% on the success rate, but so is the Jim Neighbors voice. Might be a touch embarrassing when people hear you talk like this. They'll know you used to have a tiny wiener, but they'll know that you used to have a tiny wiener. Shazam! So if you're feeling insecure about the size of your little Gomer Pyle, put a little Shazam in your pants with Shazamitol. Shazamitol from Taintco Labs, a subsidiary of Taintco.
Do you know anything about the Shazamitol? Have you gotten the sample? I thought they were sending the sample to you.
I've heard literally nothing. That was my first hearing of this commercial. And
I'm going to assume it's a topical, you know?
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably got to rub it on there, would be my guess. I don't know nothing about it, but I'd say it's a cream. You rub it in there, you got to rub it in good till it all absorbs. Golly.
You're listening to the Outsiders Social Club on the Half-Ass Podcast Network. You beta lib cuck.